Alrighty, ladies, it's time to get going on this. I think it's dry enough. We're going to go with it and get it dried down. But again, my fault, nobody else's. I forgot to plant one section of corn down there. So I don't have my end row to come out around my house. It's soybeans. Soybeans, like we talked, are going to be a while here. So we're just going to slowly work our way into this. Try not to lose a lot. And get this end opened up. And as I go, I guess, don't make any cut throughs. I don't have an auger wagon anyways. And keep this end open so I can always make it to my wagons. And we should be pretty good. I mean, we're burning into it relatively easy. She is a little green, so I get a little nervous about plugging up. Let's go take a look at her real quick. Not too much coming out the back. She is green at the bottom, so we'll have to keep that in mind. We're probably going to hit some green spots towards the center, so this isn't going to be bust her all out in one day. It's going to be slowly moving through it. And I'm going to kick this on. Picking up the corn stalks, making some bales out of this. I need every last bit I can this year, and the way Grandpa and Dad have been going, leaving all the trash down, it won't hurt one year to take some trash off it. Plus, we're going to rip her deeper than, I can't say than what Dad would, but Dad hasn't ripped this field for a while. So we're going to rip it, and then should be pretty decent, but Dad usually comes in and VTs the first year, and that's about it. It seems to be working for him. And then the second year, if it's going to go corn on corn 3 years in a row, he'll chisel. But usually he puts it to beans right after for the third year. So I don't know. I can't remember exactly what this was, but I'm pretty sure it was corn for quite a while. Beans are going to end up doing really well on this ground. That way, if I get another chunk of land, I can go corn over there, even if it is corn on corn. We'll spend a little bit of money on the fertilizer and the potash and everything to make that happen. But then this one is going to go all beans except for this area here. This will be my only area of corn next year, and then I will be able to bring it back the second year. I shouldn't say second year, it'd be my third year. Bring it back to all one crop on this farm, which needs to be done again. But I'm limited this year, so trying to get a spot so I can turn around and get back to that other end and open some more up. Don't get too far down there. End up being stuck in my own way. Easy does it. Oop, running over some beans. These mirrors need adjusted badly. Count your rows, ladies. Count your rows. It'd be interesting to see if this combine could handle a 12 row. Not on this long a rows, I know that. It'd get full way too quick. But it would be nice. Or I just go to a 16 row planter, which is almost too big for this area. So my next option would be an 8 row. I know she'd handle an 8 row, I just gotta make sure she's good and dry out here. But so far, so good. Everything's looking alright. Just do another walkthrough. Double check the combine. I think it's go time. Hopefully everything with the grain bins are good to go and whatnot. And hopefully my tires are going to stay aired up on those wagons. And we'll go from there. Ooh. These corners are only going to get worse going inward. We definitely going to be squaring things off from now on. P.S. ladies, I need to crank up the yield on my ICR corn. Noted. So much better now that you can see the rows. So much fun to actually harvest. The issue with ICR is you get a little bit off and you'll lose the effect, but that's something you gotta live with, and you'll know you're off rows a little bit then. So somewhere in here I gotta pick a good corner to turn around. We might actually make it all the way to the end where I got a grass buffer, and then I can just whip around there, get this field fully opened up, take a rip out the middle and see what we got. Get some more air going through the middle of the field will help it dry down. Hopefully don't get any crazy storms. You've seen a few of the patches back there. That was the hail damaged areas and whatnot, and even though I replanted what I thought was bad and damaged, it didn't exactly work. And then this middle part is going to really suck because the rows are not going to line up, but we're just going to have to run with whatever we got and mow through it. If we end up getting down corn, that will be a really bad situation. Slow us way up, but as long as we don't get any rain, these stalks will continue to dry, and I should be able to make pretty good time with getting through this whole field. Ooh, ooh. Okay, Okay, easy, easy. There's a damaged area. Easy, easy. Come out all right. We're on our rows. I want to take this one up far enough so I can at least weave my way back in, and that's where I got messed up. All right. Now I should be able to make a slight angle in. Alright, here we go. Oof. Yeah, like I said, that gets real tight. We're not going to try to feed that into there. Get a little bit better angle. There we go. Come on, girl. This corner ain't too bad, though. I'd be fine with rounding that one. But my field corners, the 90 corners, I'm going to have to actually square them up when planting from now on. Here we go. Nice running. Now I'm starting to feel pretty good with combining again. Damn corners, though, I tell you. I wouldn't be pushing over as much corn turning, and I'd be able to have a nice closed gap, which would be less likely to have some weeds in it. So I think I'm going to be better off. What am I saying? I already know I'm going to be better off, so I just got to do it. Six rows at a time, ladies. 6 rows at a time. Nice and easy, not overload anything on the combine. Shouldn't have any plugging issues. And then shouldn't be terrible on the belt, so I'm not worried about wearing a lot of the belts out or anything. Gonna definitely need a moisture check eventually. Take a load to town, get them to check the moisture on it so I can calibrate my moisture tester, and then I should be set pretty good. We're going to end up driving this down to about 15.5, 16, somewhere in there, in those old school bends like that. I'm going to have to wait for some colder weather and definitely crank them on, freeze it. There you have it, ladies. First day opening up the field. I'm going to keep trucking along here and hopefully get something done, but that's about all I got for this video. Till next time.